fun. While we may be known as the strict ones, okay, we also have fun. Remember, they edit and make us look meaner than we are.
Especially me.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. We love having bald bad guys on MTV. Henna? We love having bald bad guys on MTV. It's a thing.
I'm growing hair.
Okay, so guys, he's the man with the keen eye, and he knows how to capture real beauty in a really killer way. So could we please have on stage ace photographer and our judge, Mrs. Daboo Ratnani.
What do I say?
Hey, look. He looks so hot. Look at him.
For a change, someone shot me here.
Yeah, someone shot you.
There are many shooting right now.
Thank you. It's been fun. I think we've had a great time doing the show, and you know, it's you have to just be yourself. You help the girls. I'm the good guy.
He has hair.
Just because you have hair.
I think so. So I'm the good cop, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, but it is a very nice picture of you guys. How's it going on the show?
It's been amazing, actually. You know, it's my second time on television, and it's the only TV that I've done. INTM is the only TV that I've done, and it was a learning experience for me as well. You know, the season 1, season 2. In fact, a lot of tips that they give, even I learn how to pose from that.
Yeah, as if you need.
Okay, let's move on. So she's a fashionista, a top model, a Bollywood star, and the woman who can just kill with a look. Let's bring on stage, guys, Lisa Haydon!
Thank you.
Okay, but you guys look so amazing today.
Thank you.
You too, darling. You too.
Just like wow, one after the other.
You too. You're shining.
We love hearing
Thank you
it.
so much.
Mr. Gaba, why are you being nice? I don't understand. I'm
मुझसे
scared.
हिंदी बुलवा के इन्होंने इतनी बकवास करवाई है. अभी मैं थोड़ा अंग्रेजी में थोड़ा प्रेज कर दूं.
So guys, what is happening now? Why don't you tell me what we can expect from this show, from season 2?
Lisa.
I think we've really pushed the girls' limits and boundaries this season. Since last season, the challenges, the photo shoots, the tasks have all gotten much more challenging, I'd have to say. And I think just the caliber, we have the country's best designer coming on the show this season. We're all very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the diversity of the girls as well. We've got a girl from Guwahati, we've got a girl from Gurgaon, we've got 2 girls from Calcutta, Bengali girls. And I think it's just a wonderful thing to take girls that have very ordinary lives and just watch them transform and become so extraordinary.
And it's so much fun to watch.
So much fun to watch.
Okay, Anusha, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
What quality do you think sets a model apart from a top model?
You know, I think first and foremost, and I know this is going to sound very cliche, but confidence goes a really long way. You know, we do say there's a height requirement, there's a body requirement, there's certain things that we do require as being a top model, but there's a certain confidence that can push you over the edge and give you that something extra special that we, as people, as mentors, as judges, would look at and say, wow, you really stand out because you hold it all together. And so I always give them that advice that maybe something doesn't fit, like their height, like Kate Moss, but Kate Moss had something, and look at her today and every day. She's amazing.
I think X factor and also determination.
Yes,
you know?
passion.
Mm-hmm. And one more thing, I actually told the girls this last night. I find sometimes people have strengths and weaknesses. Like you can be a good fashion model, or you can be a good commercial model, or a good advertising model. But I feel like when someone can do all 3, they suddenly become a supermodel.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And also I've noticed that in every model, like any of these shows, it is a big deal when it comes to the makeovers. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot. What was that like?
I love makeovers.
We all do.
Yeah. So was it really difficult? What was it like?
Well, Mr. Gaba shaved someone's head this season. I don't know whether that was like a personal vendetta because he felt like the only.
I was looking for a clone.
Do it for fun.
होता क्या है जब these girls when they come to us, they are not experienced models. हमारा काम है to see कि उनके अंदर basics हैं एक top model बनने के लिए, and then to groom them so they can become a top model. उस journey के अंदर एक सबसे बड़ा important part होता है makeover. Because they come in their, they know that there is something that they have in them, but they don't know how to bring it out.
Yeah.
And that is where we come in.
I think we've given the best makeovers this season. I think they were even better than last year.
Yes. And they are drastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
They
awesome.
never
Making
expected
someone
that
look
something
like
like
Mr.
this is
Gaba
coming
is
their
pretty
way.
drastic.
Okay, Mr. Daboo Ratnani, I have a question for you. So do you think that the girls who have been selected this time, do they have what it takes to become India's next top model?
I think so, for sure. I mean, first of all, out of the thousands of entries that we got, reaching the top 13 itself is something because, you've already been sussed out from so many pictures, so many entries that came in. So I think the platform that they get straight away to be noticed, to be, given a chance to prove themselves itself is huge.
Yeah.
And then we bring it down, by week, we keep eliminating one, depending on how they've taken our instructions, depending on how much they've learned, how they've done in the challenges, their tasks. So I think not only the girls learn so much, even the person who's watching the show would understand what all goes into making of a top model.
Yeah, I think it's very aspirational also, this show. Yeah.
This season, what I actually really noticed this time, now that we're coming down into our final few weeks of shooting, is the girls that have made it to the top, like I said earlier, are not necessarily the most conventionally beautiful or the tallest, but I actually find like there was one girl that I wanted to eliminate right in week 1 and 2. And now I'm watching her in week 6 or 7, and I've realized her positivity and her ability to take criticism and to take that pressure and actually make herself better has kept her in there for the long term.
Yeah.
Like I see her going into the top 3 now, and I'm like, whoa, none of us liked her in the beginning. We were like, oh,
So it's also
why did we let her on the show?
So what advice would you like to give these models?
I think, from what I'm saying right now, is be positive. Positivity gets you everywhere, really everywhere. But what advice? I mean, there's so much advice. The show in itself is an ode to the advice and all the gyan that we have to tell people.
But it's also the girls should be, in a state of mind to take that advice. There are some who don't take the advice nicely. They get defensive. They start giving the explanations. But what we keep telling them is that you need to learn. We are giving you criticism. We are telling you how it could help you for the future. You know.
And the other thing is because they are under tremendous pressure. Yeah. If they are not themselves, they will fail.
Yeah.
So we keep telling them, be yourself, because you are here to better yourself. Don't look out for only on the competition on the outside. Compete with yourself, because if you better yourself, believe in yourself, then the goal is achievable. Yeah. If you lose that path, sorry, you're in the wrong place. Anywhere you go, you'll be in the wrong place.
So what can we expect in this season that wasn't there in the previous season?
Everything.
I think Lisa summed it up at the beginning. She said, you're going to see, it's tougher, it's harder, it's more exciting, it's a roller coaster, there's emotions, there's, hard work. The girls are exhausted, yet excited, yet, it's a whirlwind. We all went through it.
One thing I noticed this season is that there was a lot more crying for some reason.
Mr. Gaba.
Oh my
There
God,
was just
मैं
a lot
इतना बुरा
more
इंसान नहीं हूँ.
tears. I was like, can you stop? Can you all stop crying?
Yeah.
No, in all
No more
honesty,
close-ups for any of you. If you cry, you don't get a close-up.
in all honesty, जहाँ season 1 खत्म हुआ था, season 2 वहाँ से शुरू होता है. तो अगर किसी को लगा कि season 1 was difficult, तो season 2
Just
you are in
getting
for a
started.
huge surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daboo, what's different this season?
I think starting from the entries itself, from the kind of girls we got from day one, I think there was a huge difference. We could see models from the very beginning,
Yes.
and similarly, what Neeraj said, that the task, the challenges, we've pushed it to another extreme, and the kind of pressure, the kind of what they have to deal with. I think it's a huge learning for everybody.
Indian television has never seen models doing such tasks before.
And I don't think they get to experience, like amateur models would never get to experience what they do on India's Next Top Model. Like being shot by Daboo Ratnani, you only see in your distant future, a very long, distant future.
Exactly.
You have to work, be a Bollywood
overwhelming.
star, and then Daboo Ratnani will come to you. But these girls get all of this kind of treatment like that. And so it's...
So the first photo shoot that they did is with me.
well,
Wow, the
So
first
it's,
photo
yeah,
shoot.
so
you
Yeah.
can imagine
straight
the
away
amount of
we
pressure.
we
I
get
mean,
to see what they are like.
no pressure. Hey girls, come in. Daboo Ratnani is shooting
gonna
you.
shoot you. Don't take any pressure.
They also got to walk for like one of the country's biggest designers on the show, and in fact, one of the girls got spotted on the show, and he's like, "I'm taking you for Fashion Week." So, I mean, right
Yeah.
there, even on the show itself,
Live,
the kind of
and while it was
exposure they
happening.
get on TV, he's like, "I like you. I'm going to use you." You know.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
I have one more question for you.
You want to participate in India's Next Top Model?
Why not? Like, if you think I
I thought
could.
that was the question coming out.
Sure. What is it like working with MTV again?
Working with MTV is fantastic. I love the spontaneity, and it represents youth and things that are current and contemporary. And I think it's just very in touch with what's going on right here, right now, and that's something nice to tap into. And to be able to have that kind of reach to reach out to the youth in this way is a big honor and a privilege.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Daboo, how does it feel for you?
It's same. I think I've realized that when I travel and when I'm at airports and suddenly kids and youth comes to me and recognizes me from, you can't imagine. I didn't imagine like kids coming up to me like that. So it's good. It's fun. I think reaching out to a new audience, and I enjoyed it. It was my first time on television, so I love it. Yeah.
Well, being with MTV has been a really new... No, I'm just kidding. I'm at home. I'm not even... I'm part of the furniture, guys. Forget it.
Oh, God.
Ask Mr. Gaba that question.
मैं season 2 में हूँ, so I think that's good enough to say that it was a beautiful association and it is continuing. And जैसा Daboo ने बोला, last year it was his television launch, so was mine.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that we will do many more things on TV together.
So guys, y'all have heard it from the pros. This season is going to be bigger, and it's going to be better, and it's going to bring fashion back in fashion.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. It was
Thank
so
you.
amazing
so
having
much.
you.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. They want to keep taking pictures. Oh, what do I do?
माइक्स वापस कर दें?
So do I specifically say that the mentors are going to the mentors?
Come right up. Ma'am, right, please. Right, please. Right. Ma'am, right, please. Right. Right, please. Right. Perfect. Right. I'm right, please. Right, please, right. Daboo sir, सामने से सामने सर. चलो, thank you.
आकाश सर सेंटर आइए मैम यस वी आर रेडी
Excuse me, सब लोग अपने राइट से स्टार्ट कीजिए.
नहीं पहले सेंटर पहला सेंटर बाद में राइट
Yeah, all of you straight.
हाँ
Here, straight here.
सेंटर
Ma'am, straight here.
This show, and Monia is the head. Can everybody just give her a round of applause even though she's not here? She's amazing.
Guys, can you
Thank you, Monia.
back, please? Guys, please.
मैम सेंटर
Guys, just starting. इसमें दिख रहा क्या? Okay.
अजय नहीं है. अजय नहीं.
या ये पे चप्पल या
चलो बस. चलो दादा.
सीजन 1 काफी मजेदार था, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग था, काफी धमाकेदार था. इस सीजन में नया क्या मिलने वाला है ये बताइए.
टप्पू.
लड़कियां नए हैं फर्स्ट टू स्टार्ट विथ आई मीन
हम पुराने हैं.
आई थिंक ओवरऑल जिस तरह से पूरा अप्रोच है सीजन 1 पहली बार इंडिया में हो रहा था तो वी वर आल्सो प्लेइंग इट सेफ. आई थिंक इस बार जिस तरह से हमने पहले कहा कि चैलेंजेस टास्क्स फोटोशूट्स बहुत अलग लेवल पे किया हुआ है एंड इट्स बिन अ लॉट ऑफ फन. आई थिंक जो एनर्जी से जो अप्रोच से हमने स्टार्ट किया था यू नो लाइक जहाँ हमने पिछले सीज़न ख़त्म किया वहाँ से शुरू किया इस सीज़न एंड it's been a great fun experience and it's huge. I think जिस तरह से आप प्रोडक्शन लेवल देखेंगे, जिस तरह से आप पूरा शो जैसे प्रोड्यूस किया गया है, आई थिंक इट्स ऑन अनदर स्केल ऑल टुगेदर.
आप दूसरा ये देखेंगे कि फर्स्ट सीजन में इंडियन ऑडियंस को पता नहीं था इंडियाज नेक्स्ट टॉप मॉडल क्या है. अब पार्टिसिपेंट्स को सबको पता था कि क्या है. सो दिस टाइम द क्वालिटी ऑफ पार्टिसिपेशन in terms of models as well, and I'm not saying girls, I'm saying models bhi, matlab when you'll see you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, नीरज जी पहले वाले सीजन में आपने बोला था ढांचा, वो वर्ड काफी फेमस हुआ था एंड लोगों को काफी तो इस बार क्या ऐसी क्वालिटीज थी जो आपने सबसे पहले नोटिस की और जो चाहा कि आपके मॉडल्स में.
मैं ढांचे से ही शुरू करता हूँ. इस बार सबका ढांचा ठीक था. ढांचा सबका ठीक था, लेकिन सच बोल दूं थोड़े दिमाग फिरे हुए थे. तो इस बार दिमाग थोड़े से ठीक करने की कोशिश की है, क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है जब आपको थोड़ा सा किसी चीज़ का एक्सपीरियंस होता है, सो यू स्टार्ट फीलिंग दैट यू नो व्हाट, मे बी आई एम क्लोज टू नो इट ऑल. India's Next Top Model is a place where you undergo deconstruction, construction and reconstruction. So yes, so I think that is what you will see.
लीजा आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस सीजन के बारे में? आप खुद एक मॉडर्न हैं, अभिनेत्री हैं, इस सीजन में आप क्या ढूंढ रही हैं पर्सनली?
I think I'm looking for the same thing that I'm looking for every season, which is a top model, somebody who can. I think being a top model takes more than just being tall or being beautiful. It takes determination, it takes creativity, it takes focus, and these are all things that come out during the show. There's also a lot of pressure in the business, and it's what you do under that pressure that determines whether you can be on top or whether you kind of get emotional and miss your family and want to run home. And the situations and the parameters of living in this house and having this show bring out all those qualities. Who really can be a winner and who can make it to the top and who kind of shies away.
ओके अनुषा, आप हमेशा कंटेस्टेंट्स की हेल्प करती हुई नजर आती है, उनको पैम्पर करती हुई नजर आती है।
पैम्पर करती हूँ?
इस बार क्या?
मैं बहुत सारे पैम्पर करती हूँ। नहीं, इतना पैम्पर नहीं करती हूँ। I think I'm there just to be the best mentor I can in terms of fashion and just being the best you can, especially when they go and present themselves, whether it's a photo shoot or a challenge. Emotional roller coaster होता है, and so I'm just trying to be as strong as I can for the girls, and I'm a little strict also sometimes. कभी-कभी होता है, ठीक है, but a lot of them cry this time, so you have to be a little tougher than them because otherwise हम सब emotional हो जाएगा, then the show will just like falls.
Yeah, और जैसा अनुषा ने बोला, because वो यहाँ पे सीखने के लिए आए हैं, तो हम लोग जो mentors हैं कहीं ना कहीं, I'm not saying we become their parents, but we become the people who they look up to. तो वो हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हो जाती है कि अगर वो नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, नहीं ठीक कर पा रहे हैं, तो एज मेंटर्स वी गो स्ट्रिक्ट और वी गो नाइस एंड सॉफ्ट ऑन देम रिक्वायरमेंट के बेसिस पे.
ओके, हाउ डिफरेंट द टास्क्स आर दिस टाइम?
Very different, बहुत मुश्किल है, and they're just, I think they've been made because the season this time has just taken another level. It's been taken to another level where it's going to be more difficult because it's more serious. Like Daboo said, we're taking it more seriously this year, and I think the girls were ready for it. I think they're even better this year.
इंटरनेशनल जो ANTM है और जो बाकी के नेक्स्ट टॉप मॉडल्स है उनके पार पे ये भी हमारे भी चैलेंजेस वही लेवल पे चले गए. पहली बार हमने अपने इतना एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं किया था चैलेंजेस के, क्योंकि हमारे लिए भी ये फर्स्ट टाइम था, पर इस बार वी हैव नॉट स्टॉप्ड एनीवेयर, वी हैव गॉन ऑल द वे.
Lisa, you were saying something. Lisa was saying something.
Oh no, I wasn't.
No, or sorry. I thought maybe just relax.
अभी हाल ही में आपके साथ एक वाक्य हुआ था जिसमें आपके फ्रेंड करण कुंद्रा ने काफी आपको सपोर्ट किया.
Okay, you want me to?
उसके बारे में क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
अरे यार, वो सोशल मीडिया में कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है, and I know a lot of people hide behind a phone and a laptop screen and they can write whatever they want, कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं, and I think sometimes there's a way to say something. If you have nothing nice to say, walk away. If you want to say something that's not so nice, you can use other words. So calling somebody a prostitute, I mean,
Really?
and it's okay, it's okay. I'm sure she's.
okay.
I'm sure she's young. She's learned her lesson, and I think Karan was just taking a stand because the girl was using her name, his name, sorry, and so he just took a stand, and it's very nice of him. And I hope that she's just learned her lesson in the sense that she becomes a better person from it.
Listen, lady, whosoever you are, she's the nicest person around. So please don't. I know.
मुझे बुरा लगता है क्योंकि लड़की ऐसा बोल सकते हैं, और जैसा मैं कपड़े पहनती हूँ, I don't think it's any reason. Whatever we choose to wear, I'm very comfortable with my body, and if my body and what I wear is a reason for somebody to call me a prostitute, well, I feel sorry for them, and I hope that they, you can just shower them with love and hope they get better.
Thank you so much.
Whosoever said it, darling, you got the attention.
She really did.
Are we done? Cool. Thank you.
I'm center. मैम आपके राइट में मैम सेंटर हो यो
राइट प्लीज राइट प्लीज राइट
हाय हे बरोबर है
हो गया ओके राइट प्लीज ओके थैंक यू गाइस थैंक यू Done. Thank you.